Well, actually, in my childhood, I was very determined to not become a teacher. My family wanted me to go into the medical field. As I was going through high school, I saw how a lot of the kids treated the teachers, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. That's just a terrible job. And I remember in one class, I had a pretty good history teacher. I just got up and I had finished a lesson early, and then some of the other students were like, hey, can you help us out? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I got extra time on my hands, I guess I can help you. And so I walked over to him and was like, no, you gotta go to this page and look here. And my history teacher was just sitting there watching me, and he's like, I think you'd make a good teacher someday. And I was like, no way, I will never become a teacher. He just laughed and smiled, and he's like, as soon as you say never, that's when God makes you do it. And I was like, well, God can say whatever he wants to, but I ain't gonna be the teacher. No way, that's never gonna happen.
Ratios for the reaction.
Ooh, mole ratios. We could do 2 waters, 2 and 1. I got out of college, graduated, got my bachelor's in chemistry, and then the economy tanked. My wife and I, we prayed about it, and we were having a real struggle, and we found a magazine that advertised a missionary teaching position in South Korea. The person running that Korean program was Pastor Apple. He was the one that interviewed us and sent us to South Korea to our position there where we taught English. And then I started to realize I really liked teaching. I really did like it. I wasn't a big fan of teaching English though. And so when I came back, I was like, okay, I want to go into teaching. For a couple of years at least, I struggled with the idea that I might have been a failure as a teacher. Then this one student's just like, hey, I'm gonna be your favorite student. I was like, no, you can't be my favorite student. You don't wanna be my favorite student. If you're gonna be my favorite student, then I have to be twice as hard on you just so that I can prove that I'm not taking it easy on you because you're my favorite. He's like, fine, go twice as hard on me. Okay, I mean, that doesn't usually happen, and the student is just like, please make this tougher on me. I'm gonna do it. And I was like, okay, cool, sure, yeah. And I'd let him do the assignment, and he did great. He graduated our program and left and got a job and started a family, and I'm like, maybe I'm not a complete failure as a teacher. We're always trying to be better. We're always trying to improve. Here we're actually trying to learn new technologies. We're trying to learn new websites, curriculums, ways of interacting with kids, being able to examine statistical data and all kinds of stuff to see where kids' weaknesses and strengths are at. And like, there's a lot to it, and our team doesn't have a problem with working on it and seeing if some new tool, some new idea is going to be the thing that really clicks with the class and makes things work, and seeing if they can utilize it with all the teachers. When I say that we're trying to improve all the time, like we literally are trying to improve all the time. We're trying to find that new thing that makes that stuff that we've been trying to teach them this whole time finally click.